This video is a re-edit from our 2020 Cape Adventures trip due to a copyright issue in the original series. These videos are made possible by our Patreon supporters. If you'd like to help contribute, then please consider joining our Patreon family. G'day folks, Paul, Perth, FourbeeFour Adventures. Where the hell am I, you might ask? Well, that is the Margaret River. Look at that. We are slap bang right on the edge of the Margaret River. That there is the bridge that goes over the river into the town, and we are heading that way down towards Hamlin Bay and Bob's Track. So we just popped into the BP up the road at Kawarama just to drop a little bit of money into the local community and top our tanks up. And now we're going to hit the old Caves Road and try and find Bob's Track.
You've been scraping your knees on rock bottom, far from what you wanted. Hang on tight, there's a lifeline coming. So lift your head up, cause you made it, and your faith is far from faded. Don't lose hope, just keep on running.
Do the speed up, look where you are. Strong and resilient, take you so far. Ooh, you're breaking through, not a second too soon. Hey, get up and wipe your eyes. Everything'll be alright. Hold on, there's no one left behind.
So this is the entrance to Bob's Track, I believe. Just going to go and check what the sign says at the front, because I don't think it's actually labelled as Bob's Track, but we shall go down here and have a look. So it just says Lewin Naturalist National Park. You can't camp here and you can't have a dog or a cat. Why you would bring your cat to a national park, I don't know anyway, but yeah, so that's what it looks like.
Cause it's gonna be something. Maybe it's not face to face, but things tend to work.
Okay, so all aired down and starting to head up the track. Now I have had reports that a lot of work has been done on this track and it's pretty easy, but the entrance doesn't look too bad so far, but be interesting to see what it's like. Now we've just gone down to, oh, and there's a car coming guys. Got 5. Letting him know we got 5 cars. So generally the smaller convoy will give way to the bigger convoy, but then sometimes it all depends on whereabouts you are on the track. But yeah, it looks like it's got an interesting start to it anyway. So we've aired down to, I'm running 25 in the back and 22 in the front, because there are some limestone bits on this track, and when we get down to the beach we'll probably have to drop it down a little bit more. So alright, enough of me yabbering. Let's see what this track is all about. Okay, well, we're not even half a kilometre in and we've had a couple of decent challenges already. Who said Bob's track was easy? I mean, it's not that difficult, but it's fun. So it's getting a bit narrow through here, but not if the rest of it's like this. This is going to be a fun little track. So that's Bob's track down to the beach. Sorry if I'm a little bit close to the camera there, but maybe a little bit windy here, so apologise for the audio, but that's the beach. If there's any left, we're just going to drop our tyre pressures down now to about 14 because it is really soft down there, but we're going to start on the high side and hopefully we'll get through.
Either I'm going to make this. It was fun. It was interesting and fun.
You missed me.
You're right. I thought Paul was going up front.
I was pointing that way.
Was that your track? I'm behind Paul. What's he doing? I'm trying to drive up here. I saw that and thought, gee, someone must really want to get off this beach. And it's not. His wheels are on point.
I actually had the microphone in one hand, the steering wheel in the other, and as I was trying to talk, the microphone wrapped around the windscreen and it all went pear-shaped.
All we got is, oh, we're still going.
That was about the point it went pear-shaped. Oh, yeah. Spot, and I'll just hold the camera inside the car because it is a bit windy, and we've come to the end of the beach where this point is, and I tell you what, you don't get much better than this for lunch spots. Just check it out. Look at that, eh? What an awesome spot. Huge cliffs. We've come from almost as far as that point is in the background. So. You always say it, you can't get to these places unless you've got a four-wheel drive, and this is awesome. This is as far north as you can drive. Pretty sure that's Borenup, just to my right. And again, I'm apologising for the wind, because it probably is windy. Look at this, walking up on the rocks. Alright guys, well that is pretty much it for Bob's track. Done, dusted, tick that one off the list. Not an overly difficult track, fun track. It's had a bit of work done to it to fill in the limestone outcrops, but there's still a few nice little bog holes on there that you saw, and a nice little hill climb that got a few wheels off the ground. So still an interesting track, and when you get down onto the beach, you really do need to drop your tyre pressure. I did almost get into trouble in a couple of spots there. I don't know if it came up on the camera, but got a little bit sideways in a couple of spots where it got really soft. But dropped down to 14 on the beach, 14 psi. I actually had 13 in the front, 14 in the back. So, but you only really need 20, 25 on this particular track. But yeah, there is a spot when you get to the beach where you can actually stop, drop your tyre pressures even more. Couldn't go south, but could go north as far as we went, as you can see. But yeah, interesting little trip. But we're going to head back that way now. And see if we can find a couple of other tracks to play on. Otherwise we're going to go look for camp. Alright guys, well finally we have made it to camp. Now we are at a designated campsite because you're not allowed to actually camp, free camp around this area. So we are at the Point Road campsite, and down here there are some long drop toilets. There's a pile of firewood here, which is good because we did bring some, but there's already some here. And we'll just run quickly through the boys' camps, and then I'll set up the fire pit. So that's the boys, Dylan and Ben, and we'll have this little communal area in the middle. There's Brad and that's mine, of course, and Gary with his new setup, his Kmart awning. That's an.
I have decided, but in all honesty, I'm going to spend the $1,400, get the backbone roof rack put on so I can have an awning.
Have an awning. Good stuff.
Too
Good
much
stuff.
jigging about trying to throw a tarp up so you're half dry if you've got to get out of bed in the middle of the night.
Yeah, so here we go. Andy's got the King's swag, so there you go. So,
You know what's going to happen, don't you? That would fill up nicely during water the rains tonight. Dump it straight on his face.
I've already tested the swag, mate. She's waterproof. Water
you've seasoned it, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, good.
So about midnight, you'll hear a big splash.
No, that'll be me having it slash.
That's one thing you do have to do when you buy a swag, guys. You need to season it. So you need to water it down, dry it out. What?
Let it season when it's out in the weather.
Let it season out in the weather. Just don't drip on yourself.
Once had one weekend of rain, all it needs
Various ways to orchestrate in the right time and place. Coming through when you thought you had nothing.
Just speed up, look where you are. Strong and resilient, take you so far. Ooh, you're breaking through, not a second too soon. Hey, get up and lock your eyes. Everything will be alright.
So here we are at the Mammoth Cave entrance. Now it's $22 for an adult, and I can't remember what it is for a child. So this is the shop where you come in. Brad's been carrying you for a while. It's a bit dark. Stalactites or stalagmites?
Tights come down, mites go up.
Okay, so stalactites. Jesus, look at that.
You can go first, I'll winch off you
You
if
oh. Oh, you're definitely going to need low range out of here.
Yeah, the next cave is 115.
Alright, so apparently there's 160 steps to climb out of here. I reckon Gary's stuck about 3/4 of the way up. Oh, Ben's up the top.
He cheated. We went out the other way. 159, 160.
Oh. And there you go. That was a leg workout and a half, I'll give you the tip.
Born wild in a world that wants to tame me. You can't catch me on the run, cause I'm gone, yeah. I blaze trails, set fire to what's behind me. No, I'm never looking back, I'm on the run. I could only ever be what I'm made to be. It feels good when I'm living on the edge. Watch me now, roll like thunder, gonna shake the ground. Can't stop me now.
Here we are at the entrance to the Three Bears track. So just have a look at what it looks like. Lock the hubs in.
Pie in the oven.
Pie in the oven.
Don't give up and I won't back down. I'm a force of nature, can't be contained. I got lightning running all through my veins. Watch me now. Watch me now. Come alive when I'm in the face of danger. Bring the pressure, but I'm gonna rise above, yeah. Bet the house and I'll take that wager. They say you know a legend when you see one. Watch me now. Roll like thunder, gonna shake the ground.
So here we are along the Three Bears track. Now we're doing it south to north. Most people would do it north to south, so we're doing it because it's on our way home. So yeah, it's supposed to be not an overly difficult track, but as long as it's got some fun in it, it should be a nice little finisher for our trip home. So looking forward to doing it. All right, we shall see you when we stop for lunch.
got me right where you want me now. I see you written out like fire. You burn me, I wanna feel it again. Don't say it's fine when you know we need time. If I hold up my side, can we feel it tonight? Show me the heights or I'll reset. I always find a way. Make a mistake, I need it for hearts that never break. You got me right where you want me now. I see you written out like fire. You burn me, I wanna feel it.
Alright guys, well that is pretty much it for our trip. What an awesome little track. Was told it wasn't that technical, but there was some really good spots on there, some soft spots and some holes to climb over and some rubber mats to climb up. That last hill climb would have been really interesting without the rubber mats, but yeah, and of course once again some beautiful scenery down on the coast, which we love to get to these places in our four-wheel drives and sit there and have lunch and just take it all in, and most importantly we like to show it off to you guys too. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like our videos. Give us a like, and we will see you in the next video. Cheers guys.